another nail biter, and it did seem Dave Winchester starting strong and finishing strong to take out that heat.
Oh, my.
Here we are in the last quarterfinals. Ben Player versus Mark Stewart. Mark Stewart in the red singlet. Ben Player in the yellow.
Oh, my. There's some serious back and forth. Whoa, look how dry. Winnie just bobbing and weaving through that inside section through the reef. Whew. Although the waves have not been, classic massive El Gringo, there has been some strong competition being put down on the table.
There we go. Tight shot of the two competitors. Ben Player, Mark Stewart. Wow. Bit of mind games, I reckon. Where the result from the previous, he did see Dave Winchester taking out. There he is coming in. I'm sure his lovely wife Amy's watching along with the kids. And they're going to be very stoked. Congratulations to you.
They're now living in France right now, more centralized location to follow the world tour. And I'm guessing they're fitting right in.
Yeah, they're loving it. I was speaking to Winnie earlier in the week about it. He's like, oh, the kids are just loving it. They're going to school and they reckon, 6 months or 8 months or whatever it was in the initial, it might be a little bit too short for them. So who knows, Winnie might be spending the rest of the year and maybe a little bit of the year to come. But this is a rare-looking wave coming in here. Ben Player deciding to go on the left. Yeah, he's going to have to go up and over. He needs to get up there. Oh, you just see those lefts. Oh, it's just shutting down a bit on us. Mark Stewart, he's going to want to answer back straight away. Deciding to go on this one. Looks like a better-looking wave. He's also going to have to put in a little spin. Gets barreled.
Is he going to come out?
He's coming
deep.
out.
Oh! Oh!
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Are you kidding me?
Mike Stewart with an amazing wave to start off his campaign right here.
What the heck is that?
Quarterfinal number 4.
That's not meant to happen.
Where did he get the projection to hit off of that lip and get? I mean, he was totally separated from the water. He was at least 6 feet above the water as he launched off of that inside.
The whole beach erupted. We saw Mark Stewart get into the barrel, not much. And then all of a sudden, it was out of the camera. He was pretty much, let's see if we get a replay of this one. Here we go, Manny. Talk us through it.
Oh, my. Alex Leon just going, what is going on? Mike Stewart starts off with a nice, clean spin off the bat. Finds a pocket, finds the barrel. He's deep. I thought he was done, but it is Mike Stewart. He comes out. Look at this. Gets inverted on this air.
Are you kidding me?
And he throws the momentum sideways and pulls it off in the shallows of the El Gringo Reef. Mike Stewart.
Oh, my gosh. And now I reckon Ben is going to have his hands full because that's going to be an excellent score. Dare not to say maybe even could be the possible first 10.
Here's
Here we
another
go.
angle.
This is what happens. You haven't seen anyone pop in these reverses, and he pops in a little nice forward, sits himself into the barrel, always on out that end section, comes out just after the splits, and boom, big invert. He travels sideways. You're like, wow.
Oh, that's Mike Stewart. He is 49 years old. Oh, wait, 49 years young out here battling it with Ben Player and pretty much just saying, hey, I'm Mike Stewart. I'm here to stay, people. Woo!
Wow, and first wave, Mark is pumping. He's got his hands pumping. He knows he's got a 9.43 on Mark Stewart's opening wave. Phew! What a wave. That was incredible.
Oh, my. Tezza. Terry? Maybe the plugs in the back are loose. Oh, sorry. Mark McCarthy. I think that was absolutely just
incredible wave.
We went from a slow start or a slow ending from the last heat, and then all of a sudden, boom, Mike Stewart comes out with a 9.43.
If you're going up against Mark, and I probably, I don't want to say it, but Ben probably thought he had an easy draw in Mark just because the waves aren't big and aren't hollow, and we probably expect Mark to more get the barrels and do a couple rolls out. But he's shown, he's coming out here, he's fit. He can box with the young guys too. He just showed himself getting a big barrel to massive invert, probably one of the biggest airs we've seen out here during this contest on an average small-looking wave.
How high? My question is how in the heck did he get so high on such a small wave? Not only that, the momentum when he got launched, you saw his body just get twisted. I mean, if we have, we're going to show that wave again, of course, if there's a lull in the action. But when we show it again, you'll just see once he gets projected, his body goes with the momentum of the wave and just totally tweaks out, and he's inverted at the same time. It's insane.
It's incredible, and I'd love to see what the judges threw down there. Because it did average out as a 9.443, so probably no 10s, but a couple of 9.5s there. But wow, I think I would have maybe thrown out a 10.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, check it out. We do have the winner of the last heat downstairs with Alex. Alex, where you at, brother?
Yeah, thanks, Manny. Here he is, the wind chimer, mate. You're back through to the semis once again.
Yeah, it's I love coming to this place. Last 5 years I haven't had worse than a third, so yeah, I'm pretty pumped to be in there again. It's a really tough heat with Andy. He's a good mate, and it was just one of those heats comes down to a little bit of luck, and I was on the waves.
Yeah, you both sort of did similar moves. You both punched out 2 big rolls at the start, but yours was just a little bit bigger than his, and you got the score for it.
Yeah, it was touch and go. We missed a good one right at the start there, and we were sort of like, I wonder if there's going to be any more, because the heat before us was really, really slow. So I was just like, just capitalise on the ones that come through now and deal with that later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the competition's getting tougher. We just saw Stewart blow doors just then. I don't know. I just freaked out when I saw his wave. So it's just getting tougher and tougher now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, semi-finals in World Tour, so yeah, you got to be on the ball. You got to be really on your game, and you got to step it up this next heat to make the final, or you'll go home with another third Luger.
You've had 2 thirds already this year, mate. You've got to improve. You got to take that win, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's like, it's going to be your year, but I mean, you just got to count on getting your results, and to win a world title, you got to win comps. So you're not going to win with 5 thirds. You know what I mean? So you got to step up and really perform to your best.
Yep, you got to beat the best to be the best, mate.
You sure do. I just want to say hi to my wife watching. I love you. And kids. You. Autumn and Coco.
All right, we won't keep you, mate. Go and relax. Get ready for the semi-final. Dave Winchester advancing through, knocking out Andrew Lester. Back to you, mate, in the booth.
All right, so the semifinals are being set up. Look at this, Mike Stewart. Once again, the sun is starting to shine, and Mike Stewart trying to find the high line. What is going to happen on this right-hander? He sees nothing forming up, so he kicks out of there.
Oh, my
Look
goodness.
At
this is an incredible looking way for Ben Player. He's going to have to generate that speed. He's going to have to eye that end ball. Here he goes. Ben Player up and over. Boom! Massive reverse there. Oh, frustrating. Just,
he may have hesitated just a bit just to figure out, what am I going to do with this massive lip section? Do I get airborne? Do I throw a reverse? Do I go backflip? And he ended up going for the reverse, but unfortunately just didn't put it together properly. Ben Player.
Wow, that was almost an excellent way for Ben Player. We do see a replay. Here we go. This is Ben. He's always going to art that end balls. Not too many barrels that chase. Generating the speed. Oh, perfect bottom turn. He knows what he wants to do. He wants to go up and over. He does this all day, every day. This is just like his home break, Whale Beach. And I don't know what happened there. I think he just freaked out a bit. He probably didn't get the rotation he wanted, and he tried to force the rotation, and
looks like readjusting
incomplete.
fins right there. One of his fins may have shifted, or fin tether shifted, made it too tight or something, but he is making adjustments on his fins right there in the channel. The sun is starting to pop out. This is one of my favorite times of the morning, where the sun just starts to come out and the wind starts to mellow before it kicks in. Hopefully it doesn't come in too quickly. We still have 3 heats, 2 semis, and a final to finish off. But Ben Player, just short-circuiting.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was an incredible exchange, and I think if Ben pulled that off, it would have been an excellent score. It's a score he probably needed, just because we've seen so many lulls that year, and that was a great-looking way for Ben. There was a few options he could have gone, but I think the reverse there was probably the best call he could have gone for. We've seen him do backflips out here, and if he's going to have to want to compete against Mark's already got a 9.43. If you've just joined us.
It's an uphill battle.
If you just joined us, you saw Mark Stewart on this first second wave, pop on a little spin, get barreled, and do almost one of the biggest airs we've seen out here at El Gringo on the size of wave that he had, and almost lost control. He was just drifting on that inverter and landed it, getting roared with a 9.43. Benny Player has answered back, but unfortunately not landing with his reverse air.
I I wonder if we can pull that clip up once again of Mike Stewart's 9.43 wave. That wave was amazing. I don't think anybody expected Mike Stewart to come out of that little barrel and then pop this gigantic aerial assault on like a tiny 3-foot inside section, and he got like 6-foot air. It was amazing. Mike Stewart with a 9.43 on his first wave. The sun is starting to peep through, which means the winds will shortly follow. And guess what? The boys have picked it up.
This is it. This is what we were talking about. This is what I was talking about earlier. As Mark Stewart just popping a nice little tight spin. We haven't seen many guys spinning before barrels, which obviously Mark has picked up, and he's going to just, there we go. There he goes into the barrel. He's way behind deep. He's always eyeing out that ball. Main factor is he comes out with the blowout and just times it perfectly. And look how high he goes.
I mean, the cameraman didn't even expect that.
Look at it, just drifting. And always aiming his board straight towards the beach. If you're watching, that's how he landed inverts, and that's just incredible. Unfortunately, I mean, lucky he didn't hit the rock because it's so shallow. Mark Stewart, 48, his birthday a couple of days ago, so now 49 years young and currently ranked number 5, hometown away. Mark Stewart, if you don't know who he is, then you've been living on different planets.
Yeah, exactly. What rock were you living under? Mike Stewart, the king of bodyboarding, has been around since day number 1. Was right there along Tom Moy, the inventor of the bodyboard. And those two have exchanged some crazy ideas. And this is where we are now. Mike Stewart in the water against Ben Player. And here's another angle of that Mike Stewart's 9.43 wave.
Yeah, this is the angle probably the judges are probably looking at, popping a little spin there, riding out. Deep. And same line, just never changing it. And there he sees the slow-mo of them. Let's see how high he is and how he's drifting. Look at his body. He's pretty much,
it's super
like an L shape.
Shallow right there,
and
too.
There's no water there. And just, you would be pumped. I know it's a big thing for Mark. He wants to compete against the guys. I know he's at that age. And he wants to do the big airs and just showing that it's possible. And he can take on guys like Jeff Hubbard, Ben Player, and he's doing it here today.
Well, we all know if it's monstrous, big, gaping barrels,
yeah,
Mike Stewart will
Mark's guaranteed to be out there. He's going to be a favorite, but not when it's small like this. And yeah, we do see another peak coming in. The guys are going to be splitting it. Ben and Mark splitting left and right here, and Mark eventually gets on it. He gets in the barrel. He's in the barrel. He's in the barrel. Can the Wizard find his way out of this one? Unfortunately not. It just pinches on him. So before the heat, I did say that these lefts aren't opening up, but Mark Stewart somehow found that one, and if anyone was going to find it, Mark Stewart did, and getting rewarded with a 9.43 on his opening wave. So Ben Player, he is in second. He needed a 7. He needs a 7.86, and let's see if he can get it.
All right, we got a little lull in the action. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Manny V here with Mark McCarthy holding it down, giving you the live feed from the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge presented by BSC. We are on the outskirts of the northern town of Arica here in Chile. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the action is just starting. The action has been here. We're just seeing the sun come out, and more action is going down.
Yeah, everyone's going to be, it's probably late in Australia. It's probably the early mornings in Hawaii, and I'm sure everyone's tuned in. The Hawaiians, we glued to this is the last Hawaiian left in the heat in this event, Mark Stewart, and he's holding it down here in first place. We do see the guys in the next heat. If you've just joined us, we started off with the first round of round 6 where Pierre Luis Costes in the shot there took out Dallas Singer, and then Guilherme Tamega took out Amari Laverne. Andrew Lester took out Dave Hubbard, and then Jake Stone, unfortunately, falling short to Ben Player, taking that one out. And then we moved on to the quarterfinals. We saw Pierre defeating Mitch Rawlins. Guilherme Tamega just beating Jeff Hubbard in the 9 seconds there. And the matchup there, Pierre Luis Costes and Guilherme Tamega will be up next. And then previously we just saw Dave Winchester taking out Andrew Lester, and currently in the heat at the moment we have Mark Stewart, Ben Player, Mark Stewart with a pretty good advantage right now with a 9.43, and he'll be looking at better in 2.03.
The winner of these two, Mike Stewart and Ben Player, will face off in the semifinal number 2 against Dave Winchester. So Dave Winchester waiting patiently as PLC, as you saw, getting ready. Guilherme is ready. And look at this. We got action out the back, paddling in red, Mike Stewart, and in yellow, Ben Player.
Mark is in good position in this one. It's a good-looking right, and let's just see what if it's going to barrel, because he's in the barrel once again in Mark Stewart coming out. He's going to have to do a move out of it. Comes out clean, aiming for that second section. He's going to go up and over, big looping roll, and pops another little spin in. And we did see Ben Player do a big move on the left, and camera guys, we had to focus on the right, but it looks like Ben didn't complete that. But yeah, we see Ben Player out there. Actually went right. I'm not too sure exactly what he did. Maybe we can get a replay on that. But Mark Stewart making it very difficult for Ben, because this it's just 9 minutes left, and this is we'll see a replay, hopefully, of Mark Stewart's last wave. Here's a replay of Mark Stewart's last wave. He wants to get the maximum. It's a long right. He knows he wants to try to keep busy on this. Gets a little inside little scoop on that, generating a little bit of speed coming out, just as the barrel ends. Getting around that foam ball, eyeing out that end ball, and just doing a nice big looping roll, popping in a spin there to end it. And that's all she wrote for Mark Stewart.
Mike Stewart means business. He's not going to give Ben Player anything in this heat. Quarterfinal number 4 out in the water, Mike Stewart and Ben Player. Here's another look at Ben Player's wave as we're tuned in on Mike Stewart's live view. So Ben comes off the bottom, looking for a section. And as you can see, there's a big section in front of him. And we're going to guess he went for a big, it looks like he may have done a backflip or a ARS. And he pulls it off. Ben Player, that is a one big maneuver wave. So we're still waiting for the scores to drop.
It looked like he went either for a backflip or forward. I'm not too sure, but he didn't get the projection that he probably wanted, and he got a 5-point ride on that. So Mark Stewart got a 6.83, and that's not going to help Ben's cause, because Ben has to kind of reset the clock and re-go again, because now he's in combo, which means that he needs 2 scoring waves. The waves that he's got at the moment, he's got to chuck them, forget about them, and start again.
Unreal. So in combination land, Ben Player with 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Mike Stewart is on fire here in quarterfinal number 4. We may see a potential Mike Stewart, possibly even a Guilherme final shaping up here in Arica.
Wow, what a way to end your weekend.
Let's throw out a couple scenarios. So let's say Mike Stewart does advance on to semi number 2. In the final, we may see GT and Winnie or GT and Stewart. Or we can see PLC and Winnie or PLC and Stewart. It all depends on what's going to happen at the end of this heat. We got 6 minutes remaining. Mike Stewart taking a look. Ben Player dropping in.
Ben Player has to go now. He needs to release the brakes. He needs to go up and over. He needs to get a big wave. And he gets a speed-licking pit. It comes out clean. First clean-looking barrel for him. He's arming out that end ball, doing a nice roll. And that's going to be a good score for Ben. It's probably going to get him out of the combat situation. Best situation for Ben now is if he gets out of that situation, he can come firing back for another wave, leaving Mark Stewart out there all alone with priority and currently winning the heat.
Well, Ben Player sitting on a 2.67 and a 5. This will definitely take care of one of those 2 waves. But Ben Player sitting a high line, waiting for that section to do something, and he decides to pull under the lip and get a nice deep barrel ride. Maintains his speed through the barrel, comes out clean and waiting for another section down the line. Finds a lip and forces a roll right there. Lands it and tries to look for another maneuver, but nothing shaping up for Ben, and he calls it quits. So a long, deep barrel for Ben Player, ending it with a nice maneuver. Wow, 7.6 is what he has been awarded.
7.6, good score for Ben Player, and that's definitely going to help his cause. He's out of combination, but still needed an 8.67. So not out of Ben Player's range with 5.5 minutes left. Let's hope Mother Nature can offer us a couple more sets so these guys can have a go at it.
Oh my, look at the current situation out in the water, 5 minutes remaining. Mike Stewart has the priority out in the water, which means he can use that as a tactic and sit on Ben, making Ben catch the smaller waves, or he can just catch any other perfect wave that rolls in, and Ben Player won't be able to do anything about it.
Yeah, and if Mark just gets another, if he can better that 6.887, get it something like in the 8 range, it'll put Ben back into combo. But, Mark is in a good position right now. He's got priorities out there. He can wait for the next best looking wave. He can pick the best looking wave. Just make sure it doesn't give Ben the opportunity to go. With just about 4.5 minutes left. We
Mike
see the
Stewart
riders in the
looking
next
really
heat.
good right now. He's in a good position, strong lead, and 4 minutes remaining with priority. So Mike Stewart feeling solid. Coming up next, this heat is intense. Guillermo Tamega in yellow, PLC in red. Thank you all for tuning in to the Stealth Arica Chilean Challenge presented by BSC and Tomate Surf Shop, along with a ton of supporting sponsors. Thank you, Manu in Portugal. Miguel, thank you for tuning in. Kevin, yes, we do have a living legend, Mike Stewart, and Graza in Western Australia. Thank you for tuning in. Lachlan has been there from day one. He has school tomorrow, and it is in the wee hours of the morning, so he's staying up. Andrew Hopkins, thank you for tuning in. Kevin, Lang, and Carl saying Mike Stewart's wave is the wave of the day so far. I agree.
Completely agree. It might even be the wave of the contest. Actually, I'm throwing that down. It's definitely wave of the contest so far. And it is actually the highest. And, we see the road to the finals so far. We did see that, from the quarterfinals, in this first semi-final is going to be PLC against Guillermo Tamega.
Oh, my.
Who will be joining Dave Winchester? Will it be Mark Stewart? Will it be Ben Player? Will Ben Player be able to get that 8.67 that he needs? And then just 3.5 minutes left. And we do see a couple of lines coming in. But they look pretty straight. I don't know if they're going to be we're actually going to see a wave in here. Ben Player is going to show a bit of interest. He wants to try bait him up, bait Mark up so he can get that priority. Mark's too clever. He won't fall for that one.
We have some sets coming in out the back. Mark McCarthy, Manny V holding it down. It is Mike Stewart. He has priority, but
he's giving it to Ben if he just gets onto that one. Oh, that one looked like it could almost have offered him that opportunity, but he's so far behind. I don't know if he would have got there in time.
Look, there's some strategies going down right now. Mike Stewart has priority, but he does not go for it and pulls back and gives Ben Player an opportunity. Ben dropping in, but pulls right off, knowing that wave is not what he is looking for. Ben Player looking for an 8.67. Mike Stewart has the 2 aces in hand right now with a big lead and 2 minutes remaining with priority. Mike Stewart may be heading on to the semifinals.
Oh, man. Mark's he's got followers from all over the world. I'm almost guaranteed that his wife Lisa and his kids they'll be up watching him and be really stoked.
I know it's really late or it's really early for some of you, but you cannot leave the live web feed just yet. We have an unreal semifinal matchup, and we will have an unreal final face-off. Man-on-man from here on out, 25 minutes heats in the semifinals. We have 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Mike Stewart looking solid.
Looking solid. Wow. I don't think 2 minutes left. It's looking pretty flat. This is what's happened to all the other heats in the previous heats. It's gone flat in the last 2 minutes. They haven't had an opportunity. But can we see Ben Player pull out the hat?
Ben Player getting steamrolled right off the bat with Mike Stewart's 9.43, but has been making a subtle push with a 5-point ride and a 7.6 ride. But Mike Stewart in the lead with a 9.43 and a 6.83. That's where we are currently in the water. 1 minute remaining. Sets, are they going to roll in? Are they going to give Ben Player an opportunity to find that 8.67 ride? Only time will tell. 1 minute remaining.
Oh, Ben has to wait. He has to be patient. A good thing about these sets, there's normally... Okay. Well, there's normally there's normally 2 waves in a set. So if there's going to be a set, they might have both of it go. Let's hope that Ben has opportunity. It's starting to fill up here, man. You look at the crowd.
Yeah, I think the word got out that we're coming down to the wire here on the beach, and everybody coming straight from the club. Looked like she was just still dressed up from the club in her boots and her and her fedora. But look at this action out the back. Mike Stewart still has priority. Ben Player in yellow, trying to figure out what he can do or what he has to do. Mike Stewart can fend him off, but does not pull in. Ben Player kicking, pushing, and is this an 8.67 ride for Ben Player?
Oh, it's a good-looking ball on this one. Ben generating speed, come in looping.
Oh, no.
Kind of does a backflip, reverse air kind of thing, but the rotation didn't
He
help
knows.
him. I think
He knows.
once again he's having bit of problems, and it doesn't look like he's going to get the score, and doesn't look like he's going to get another opportunity with 5 seconds left. Does look like we have Mark